My name is Misha, and I would like to begin my presentation with a question to you. Do you want this epic LEGO Death Star set for free? Well, since I can get your reaction right now, really, I'll answer that one for you. Yes, sure, you want this set because it's epic. You can recreate scenes from Star Wars movies, Han Solo rescuing Leia. You can even blow up Alderaan planet with that. But there is one issue which is common for all Death Stars. Rebel guy destroyed it and mixed it with our Lego parts. So what you gonna do? You want this Death Star, but how to get its parts? It's such a mess now. Clearly, you need to sort all these Legos, but it's impossible to do that by hand. So seems like rebels have won. You would never be able to rebuild this Death Star unless our team wouldn't has built a machine, a Lego sorting machine in Munich. That's right. We did it. Now you can get your Death Star and blow up more rebel planets. Here's a quick demo of this thing. It's amazing, really. We'll come back to this video later. And now let's dive into our presentation. Well, related project, Brickit. Many of us have heard about this app. What it does is it scans Legos and suggests some builds. We tried it and found out that it's got two major flaws. First one is it's got bad recognition accuracy, really, and it suggests you tiny builds. It's not too fun to make them, really. And back to our machine. Well, what it currently does it separates the Legos from the input stream onto two categories, into two boxes. One for the Legos from the set which you specified in config file, and the other box for Legos from the other sets. Currently, it supports only two sets, but we are planning to increase that number later. It's got a 93 accuracy of brick classification. Yeah, well, as you can imagine, shipping and setuping all this conveyor on these devices would take a really long time. Also, how would I be able to test the detection and etc. Since the conveyor is in Munich? Well, I got the Legos, but how to get a conveyor? So to do that, I had to improvise. So I designed a conveyor, a custom conveyor, using closed driver as a conveyor base, and I taped paper sheets to make a conveyor belt. With that prototype in my room, I was able to use and to test computer vision pipeline of Lego sorter. Here it is. I divided the problem onto two stages. First one is background subtraction. On this stage, we get the mask for the Legos on a belt, right? And we use for that we use a classic computer vision, since the conditions are good. Lighting is consistent, background is white, so we don't need neural net for that. But we use neural net for classifying Legos itself. But for neural net, we need a data set, right? So we tried following approach. We generated a huge data set, about 300k images of Legos. Here's like a demo of simulation. Yeah, when we trained a net on synthetic data, but it didn't perform well on real one. So we used this data set for pre-training network, and after that we fine-tuned neural net on real data set. Well, since we are using real data, we need some way to make our classification extensible, since we can get dataset with all Legos at once. Training only on new added classes won't work, since the net will forget the previous ones due to extreme forgetting problem. And training on complete dataset with old and new classes is too resource intensive and time consuming. So I came up with following solution. What if we'll train a net to give us a representation of an image with a Lego, such that in the representation space, Legos, images with Legos of same class are close to each other, and images with Legos of different class are far away. Well, it did work. We used at the end proxy softmax method, and it gave us good results, as you can see. Like minimum accuracy is got on new classes, it's 93. Yeah, and here's the visualization of representation space. As you can see, the Legos, the samples are being grouped into clusters. Yeah, really cool visualization, and all Legos are grouped as new ones and old ones too. So yeah, that's it. That's how we created a Lego sorter at Munich. Your questions are welcome.